Done, done, done.
Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian. It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
The war cult might be listening.
Looking for something in particular?
Hello, Guardian. Very good. Always have a trick up your sleeve, Hunter. I need a break.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need? I know you'll use this well.
Let's get started. Stay out of sight. Solving problems.
My functions are cleaning and maintenance. That one looks fun.
When does the new password come out?
Tell your clanmates I said hi. Couldn't have picked better myself. You careful out there.
It grows stronger with each
We have to look
passing
after each other these days.
second. Stronger. And stronger.
Have the new hockey models come in?
Osiris comes back into my life. And then
Come take a
Cade
look.
leaves it.
When does the
I'd like
new
to discern
password
some
model
kind of
come out?
cosmic meaning from this. Sometimes there are no answers.
Was he looking at you funny?
I think he was looking at Hunter's things.
Guardian?
Checking now.
He must have found something interesting. Just browsing.
Oh, let me check right
Fine by
away.
me.
Down to the city and up again. Down and up again. Oh dear.
It's not home
Hi.
yet, but it will be.
Now it looks fun.
That's great. Thank you.
Aren't you the guardian who beat Shax?
Hey, anytime you're looking for a firefight, Gambit's waiting. Come on, how you living? Ready to be? How about again? Moats go in the bank, got it? And I'll make sure you get paid.
Control. Show me you can take ground. Hold the zones. You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A. Zone C lost.
The lead is lost, but the battle is still close.
You captured Zone B. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Oh no! You're in the lead. Zone C lost. You
Yeah, I
have
heard
zone
that Jared
advantage.
guy's streams always suck. Oh, what's up, Jared?
No. I haven't streamed in a while.
Zone A lost.
I went to Chico for a couple of days.
Zone C lost.
I went to
Your
Chico for a
enemy
couple
has a
days.
power play.
I hung out with Devin. It was really cool. This is crazy.
You're
I'm
falling
leaving in a
behind.
bit to go hang out with
Zone
Rick at
B
the
captured.
card shop.
Ooh.
Only
Spoopity
because my
doo.
magic deck, I made it a little better and I need him to look at it. Because he knows more magic stuff. From the playtesting I've done with it, it still needs some work.
See, here's my problem. When I was in Chico, right? Devin's roommate played Magic, and he was and he was pretty cool. But I was telling him, show me your best cards and blah 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 and all this stuff, and he was showing me his best cards, and I was like, damn, these people look fucking crazy. And I was like, the artwork, every time I see a Magic card, it just looks better and better.
Right? Dude, like, I'm not kidding. Like, you can actually go online, look,
You
because it
captured
tells you
Zone
the
A.
artist who made
Zone
it.
advantage
On the
is
bottom of the
yours.
card. And you can actually go online and, like, sometimes they have websites and you can buy, like, big prints for yourself with just the artwork.
And then, like,
the deck I have is, like, vampires and stuff. Like, they just look so nice. It's, like, Renaissance kind of looking artwork.
How much was like a starter thing that you got?
Starter deck was 14 or 15 bucks.
Really?
And the latest ones, they have some older ones where like, oh, you have trash cards and why buy it, you know?
Bro, come
like
swoop.
the one I bought, it had some pretty good.
I'll buy a starter.
I'll buy a
I will.
And then I bought a deck builder's toolkit, which comes with like a bunch of land, and then a semi-random cards in it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
most of them are like pre-planned, and then there's like 4 packs, and then other ones that are just kind of random in there.
Yeah.
And it helps you build
gained the
deck
lead.
off of the starter deck.
Uh-huh.
And so that's why this deck I have now is black and white.
Ooh.
It's like I got angels, and it's mostly to gain life, and then I have other cards where like, hey,
You're
you
falling
gain life,
behind.
your opponent loses life, or you
Zone
gain life,
B lost.
that guy is stronger now.
Oh.
So I just built it all around that mechanic.
What other starters are there?
I'm not sure what they do. I just know.
But like,
mine
what
does
are
what
they?
do.
What, like, is it like
Oh, it's just the other
monsters?
colors.
No, like like monster-wise. So you said yours is vampires, right?
Well, no, that's what I made this around. It wasn't
5
vampires. It was
minutes.
like all like when I first got it, it's all around killing your own stuff, and then you can bring it back with the planeswalker. But that's kind of risky because like, what if I don't draw it? You know, then I can't bring anything back.
You
Yeah.
captured
So she's still
Zone
in the
C.
deck just in
You
case.
have
But, like everything,
advantage.
I made this around like draining life and giving myself life. That's why I made this. That's after I got the deck builder tool.
Oh,
That's why I
after
made
the
it.
deck builder. Okay.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff? I have like a little pamphlet describing the colors.
Describe the colors
Like
to
I was,
me.
like I
And
was
then-
telling you, like, oh, each color has like its own advantages.
Yeah, tell me each
What have you
one.
been doing?
Because I might get into it.
It's pretty fun. Like the only problem I told you is the whole mana thing. Like, oh, I'm not drawing mana, or hey, I'm not,
Zone A
or
lost.
all I'm drawing is mana.
Uh-huh.
That's like the only thing. And then like there's different formats, which is like the cool part. So there's like
Yeah, you told me about that.
standard, which is like the current 4 boxes. That's the core set. And those always rotate out. Like the last box comes out with like one comes in. And then there's modern, where you can use everything up to the 7th edition, which is like basically every card almost you can use. And commander, which is like, oh, 100 card deck. You have a commander, and each card has to. You can only have 1 copy of each card in your deck. So it's like 99 different cards almost. There's different stuff like that. I know Rick plays commander. That's when I saw him. What I saw him playing before.
Oh.
But okay, so let's with the white.
Zone C lost.
Value
Your
teamwork
enemy
to
has a power
destroy
play.
massive armies and overwhelm your foes. Gain life with spells and lifelink creatures. Go wide on the battlefield
Zone
with
A
many small
captured.
creatures. So like you have spells where like, oh, put 2 knights. Oh, put 2 goblins. Like you start building a little
Now
army.
you're fighting with heart, Guardian.
Use spells and abilities to protect yourself from attacking creatures. So there's one spell, or there's a couple spells I have
3 minutes
that are white
remaining.
in my deck right now. And this one's Steal Away. When it enters the battlefield, exile target tapped
You
creature
captured
and
Zone
opponent
C.
controls
Zone
until
advantage
Steal Away
is
leaves
yours.
the battlefield. Basically, unless they have something to remove that Steal Away, they can't use that monster anymore. It just stays on the field. You can't use it to attack or block. And then I have another one where it's a spell. Basically does the same thing, but it's a spell. Compared to this one where it has to be tapped.
Zone A
meaning
lost.
They already have to have
Your
used
opponents are
Uh-huh.
pulling
The
away.
The other one is, oh, they
Drag
just
them
no
back.
matter what. They
Zone
can't
C
attack.
lost. Power play.
So I got a
Enemy
whole bunch
has
of
your
things to
zone.
protect myself. I'm like, oh, I don't like that guy. Man, you can't do anything. So that's white.
Zone C
Blue,
captured.
counter opponent spells, draw extra cards, evade opponent's defenses with flying creatures. So they have a lot of flying guys. I know they draw a lot of
You
cards. They have
captured
just
Zone
a
A.
bunch of cards
You
where you
have
can just
zone
draw,
advantage.
and that's usually helpful. And then this is the only color that has counter spells.
Counter
It's like,
spells.
okay, yeah, it's like, I mean, some of the other colors have somewhat, but there's like more to it. This one's like, oh, counter spell. That's literally what it is.
Zone
It's just
C
counter
lost.
opponent's spell. Boom, negates it. Everything you do except lands are spells. So putting a monster down, using sorcery, whatever, it's all counted as a spell. So I'm gonna play this monster. Counter spell. No, you don't. Then there's other ones that are specific. Counter target creature spells, counter target enchantment.
You captured
there's
Zone
specific
C.
ones too.
Zone advantage
But then
is
there's
yours.
the ones where it's just like, oh, just straight up cancel whatever you're doing.
Fucking guy.
Black. Destroy creatures with spells. Drain life from opponents. Bring back dead creatures with zombies. Basically meaning you can use some of the cards in there. You can bring back your graveyard or do
Zone
stuff
A
with your
lost.
graveyard. Just straight up destroy cards. Like there's a card called Murder. Destroy target creature.
1
It's
minute
like the other
left.
one. Where it's
Murder.
useless. But then there's a chance they can get it back. This one, it just kills the monster straight out. Just goes straight to the graveyard. And
Zone
then
B
life.
captured.
So that's what
you
I have in my deck.
have advantage.
Red. Attack quickly with haste creatures. Has a lot of haste, meaning when you summon a monster, it has summoning sickness, meaning it can't attack until your next turn. If it has haste, it can attack that same turn you put it down.
30 seconds
So
remaining.
that's what that means. Turn opponent's creatures against them. They have some stuff where it's like,
Zone
oh,
B
take control
lost.
of the opponent's monster for stuff like that. Deal damage with burn spells. So it's like, oh, deal 3 damage to any target, so you can attack me. You can hit me directly. You can hit a monster. You can do whatever. You have a lot of spells. There's like 2 damage,
10
3
seconds.
damage, and really cheap. Green is about the big guys, like using really strong monsters. So ramp up your mana resources. Ramp up means you have a bunch of spells on there. So let's say you have 5 mana, right? And then, oh man, this guy costs 7. I don't have it yet. I have to wait 2 whole turns.
This war is for
But there's
terrorists.
certain cards, like
One that
from
you
monsters,
can
where, oh, if you tap it, you get
Fight
an extra
another.
mana. So that's what it means by ramping up, having a bunch of other ways to get mana in places.
For green, right? Sorry, my
get-
controller was dead and I was trying to figure out why it was
Oh
dying.
yeah, for green. This is green. So there's
Okay.
green has like other ways to get mana from other places to get your big guys out earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh.
Make creatures stronger with spells and abilities. They have stuff to buff to be even bigger monsters. Overwhelm opponents' defenses with trample creatures. So with trample, let's say two monsters are fighting. So, oh, this guy does 3 damage, the other one does 2 damage. 1 damage still goes through and hits you. That's what trample does. Normally, if they just fight each other, no damage happens unless you have trample. Then the remaining damage that would go to you as health. Like there's one green spell, it's like, oh, increase monster by 1/1 for every forest mana you have. So if you have 10 forest mana, it's like, oh hey, that is an immediate 10/10 to that guy.
Jeez.
And if he has trample, it's just, yeah, you can make a humongous monster. Like that's stuff green can do. And that's the colors.
Fuck, I would just want to do
like,
black.
You know, just the combinations. There's just the combinations of like, oh, put black and white to, or black and blue. Like, okay, like I want to use black, but I want to do like different spells. Okay, red. Or I want beefy monsters, black, green. Or hey, I like 3 things. You can make a deck with 3 colors. You can make a deck with all 5. It's just, you know, that's going to be tricky.
Yeah.
Because you could do it, it's just that you gotta account for your mana, because that goes into your deck too. So it's like, okay, I have 50 cards and they're all different, like all 5 colors. That means you have like minimum, because you have to have 60 cards. So let's say you went with the minimum number to like be efficient. That means it leaves you 10 slots for mana, which is not enough. You need at least like 25. If you were to do a 60 card deck. And then you can go as high as you want. You can have like a 100 card deck. But then, you know, it's like, oh, the chances of you drawing something that you need get lower and lower. Unless, like, you know, if you're running with blue, you can probably find some ways to draw cards. Like, there's different ways to get stuff you need. Like, oh, search for a monster, search for this. Draw 5 cards and then discard 2. Oh, hey, that guy just got discarded. That means that could, like, there's different things.
Is there like a black starter deck? Actually, no, red sounds cool too. Oh.
Red? Yeah, I think I saw that one this week. I'm not sure what that deck has inside of it. Sure it's okay. Decent.
Why am I getting green? Because green's my favorite color.
I made a second deck with what I have, and it's green-red. But I don't have like a lot of cards. Because the green-red stuff that I have was from the toolkit.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, it doesn't come with a lot. It's supposed to come with whatever deck you have, and then put those cards in it. So, I got lucky in some of the packs. I got elected some really good green cards. I'm like, okay, I'll just start with that. I was thinking about black and green. But then I was like, no, I got way too many good white cards. But where is it? This one card in green. It has trample and it's 8/8. So it has 8 damage and 8 health. So that's stupid strong. And then plus, oh, it has trample. But then what makes it even better is the other effect. All other creatures you control have trample.
Oh, damn.
It makes everything on your board have trample now. It's just like, oh, okay. So if that comes, your opponent's gonna be like, I need to get rid of that dude. Quick.
And easy.
And then I have another one where it's like, oh, target creature gets 3/0, gains first strike, meaning out when a battle happens, how you're supposed to see it is they do damage to each other at the same time.
It's a shame you'll
but
never
if the monster has first strike,
properly introduced.
it's like what the name says. Oh, your monster attacks first.
Possession.
If it has more damage than its health,
can't risk
that
it.
monster would die first. And my monster didn't get touched in that fight. And this dragon is flying in haste, meaning the second it comes out, it can attack, and it has flying, so it can't be blocked unless the other creature is flying or has reach.
Good choice, my friend.
Destroy target artifact enchantment. That could break one of my seal aways. There's this dragon who's like, oh, he gets 1/1. for every fire. You have to pay fire to get it. So it's like, oh, I have 10 fires, you'll be 15. Like, you can just
How regrettable.
strengthen him like crazy.
Business is business.
And then like, oh, rabid bite. Target creature you control deals damage equal to power to target creature you don't control. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna buff up my guy to like 20 damage, and then I'm gonna use this. So you can do 20 damage to one of their monsters and then go for an attack. Like, oh, I can't use that to block now.
No matter how far you go, you always come back
I was
to
telling
the spider.
Rick when I made the deck, I was like, I wanted to make a 3-color deck, but I wanna test these cards out first. If I make it 3 colors, I will have a really good deck. Because then I won't have a bunch of trash.
Trash.
As like fill up. Like, where's this combo I have? This combo is good, but it sucks because I only have one of each card. So if I had like multiple copies, it would like be easier to draw them, or if they got destroyed, I can bring them back quicker. These 3? Oh no, there's another one. There's another one. Where is it? There's 4 in this combo. So if I have these 4 cards out, I'm just getting a monster that becomes stronger.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
So, how do I start this off? He needs to be off first. So I have this guy where whenever I gain life, he gets 1/1. And he already starts at 2/2. And it's forever. So he'll become a 3/3 every time I heal him, then a 4/4, and then a 5/5. And it keeps going on forever until he dies. So that's his ability. Then I have
choice, my friend.
this, where is it? This pony, basically. It's like, oh, declare a color. Whenever you cast a spell of that color, you gain 1 life. So I was like, oh, black. So every time I cast a black spell, oh, I gain 1 life. The other dude's effect triggers, oh, you gain life, I get stronger. Then I have this vampire who's like, oh, at the end of your turn, if you gain life, create a black bat creature token. Okay, boom, that counts as casting something, which triggers the horse to gain 1 life, which triggers the other dude to gain more power. And then I have another trick, it's like, oh, if you have, during your battle phase, if you have 3 or more monsters, put 1/1 on this character and gain 1 life. So it's like, okay, go into battle, gain 1 life, this dude becomes stronger. End of my turn, I get a bat token. Since it's black, the horse triggers gaining another life, so I can get this dude stronger every turn, like by 2 in twos. So be instead of 2, 4, 6, 8, and he just gets beefy and beefy. And then it's like, okay, I'll swing with that guy. I was like, oh no, he's stupid strong. But again, I only have 1 of each of those cards, so it's like you destroy 1 of those, my combo becomes weaker. That's like the good combo I want. Other than that, I have a bunch of cards where like, oh, your opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life. Oh, gain 3 life, draw a card. I have a bunch of stuff like little stuff like that. Then I have 1 really good card. It has flying and vigilance. So flying means, you know, can't be blocked unless it's another flying person. Vigilance, when they attack, they do not tap. So every time you attack with something, you have to tap it. So you can't use it to block on your defending turn. Vigilance, they don't tap at all. But then her other effect is, oh, other creatures you have vigilance. So it's like, okay, I attack with all my monsters and they don't tap. So when it's your opponent's turn, you can still use them to block.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, ooh, that's deadly. And then I have another card. Creatures you control get 2/1 until the end of the turn, and it's instant, meaning like I can bait an opponent. Oh, I'm gonna use my weak guy to attack you. Oh, I'll block it with my 2/2. Psych! And then it has a 2/1 added to it. Oh no, your monster's dead, not mine.
Psych! That's the wrong number.
And that's what red can do. It has a lot of instant spells you can just pull out of nowhere. I was like, oh, you're gonna do that? Well, I don't like that, so I'm gonna make my monster stronger. Oh. I'll be right back and use the battle.
no place for opposition to me. Send our enemies packing.
So I texted Rick because he told me he might go there straight after work, after he gets out of work. And so I was like, hey, are you going straight after work, or are you going to go home and do something? Because Jared wants to go with us too.
Start knocking it
Possibly
deep.
getting the magic.
You should find some stolen Vanguard contraband that way.
Did you oh my god, did you hear the leaks for Destiny 3? I mean, it's not bad, but like, it's just kind of weird. It sounds like a strategic leak, more or less, but in Destiny 3 apparently we're gonna finally go to Europa. But in Europa, it's gonna be PvPvE in Patrol.
Okay.
And then...
So it's gonna be a bunch of Patrol.
That's, yeah, I think so. But, and then also, that, you can choose to be a Guardian that uses, like, the darkness, or, like, something like that. I don't know. And that's all we know. Well, that's all I really know about it. I was like, really? And it says they're really trying to go for that MMORPG type thing with this one. And I was like, well, it's about goddamn time. Like, I was like, cause this is, it's good, but it could be better. And apparently they're also making like another game, not Destiny related, but like it's a new game. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. Where's the cabal?
So do you want to go there?
I do, but if it's like a minor inconvenience to like come swoop, then it's okay. I don't
I'm
mind.
just like saying, like I was thinking, like if Rick went to his house, like he'd get you on the way.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he didn't get back, so I have no problem getting you.
Okay.
I would just need his address.
Oh, yep. I should really charge my phone. I should. Hunter. Mommy.
Also, they have like magic.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those who was watching this video, I thought this guy would make a fun button at the very end. This video was sponsored by Magic Arena. I was like, oh, it wasn't a joke. That one's pretty good. The starter decks they give you on there are better than like ones you can buy.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it's a virtual game.
Yeah. I think all card games should be fucking virtual. God damn.
And what was it? The thing that sucks about the online game is the ranking system. Especially when you first start out. Like when I first started out, I didn't have any new cards. I just had like 4 decks that they give you for free. And I was like, okay, boom. You can only go against other people. There's no computers or anything like that. And so the first match, I fought this dude who had like freaking super mega deck that destroyed me in like 3 turns. I was like, okay, this is fair. You know, I have literally nothing. And I was getting destroyed for a while. But then there's challenges and stuff, and sometimes people, like I was saying, like, oh, I'm not drawing any mana or monsters. That happened to some people where I was just seeing them, all they were doing was putting mana down. They had nothing else, and then like they would just, surrender the match because like, oh, I can't do anything, I want to lose. And so I got some wins here and there, and when you get a win, like your daily challenges to get packs just for free. You don't get currency, you get packs.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh hey, I got some good stuff now. And that's how I started liking the white cards. I was like, ooh, I like what they're doing. And I made like I have a white-red deck that they have on there.
Oh.
And I put some extra cards in there. I was like, ooh, this is good. And I was having a winning streak too. I was like, oh. And that's when I'm like, oh, I have all these depending guys. I'm gonna attack. Okay, I'll block them all. Psych, they're all stronger now. All your stuff is dead.
Here's my girlfriend.
All your stuff is dead now.
Psych, that's the wrong number. How many more cabal do I have to kill? Oh my god. No. No. I did, but then regretted buying it.
Why?
Because I realized Red Dead Redemption was... like...
So what, did you sell it back or return it?
I returned it for a full refund.
Oh my god.
What? but I regret it now again. Or I regret doing that now because I've seen the funniest fucking shit you can make in Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I've seen Sans, I've seen Thanos, I've seen Spider-Man.
You've seen Lizard Man with big old dick?
Yep.
That one I was like, really? I was like, fucking really? So I'm gonna get it soon, but I want Red Dead. Because Adrian just makes it sound so fucking namey. What did I just pick up? I picked up something. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, return to Ikora in the tower. Yeah, Bun, call me Steve Buns. Welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your McDonald's? Can't wait for Red Dead. Oh. Lenny.
Oh my god, you know the whole aesthetic with like vaporwave and everything, like the pink and neon blue.
Oh yeah.
With like the Roman bust.
Yeah.
Someone like I'm looking at this Max, looking at like different random creative souls, and one of them's called Aestheticus, and it's like a Roman dude, but it's like those colors of like vaporwave aesthetics with like the checkers everywhere. He looks actually pretty cool.
That's funny.
What can you teach me?
They made Snake.
Give me a exotic, please, Ikora. Please! No, it's just boots, you fucking bitch.
Strike
I hate
with
you.
precision, Hunter.
Eggman.
Take time to
What's
understand the
Shrek.
world
Oh
around
my
you.
god, I saw that one on Tumblr.
Stay close to us. You carry the dinosaur model?
These boots ain't even worth walking.
The history of humanity is riddled with inaction. Our ancestors waited for greatness to happen to them. And then they died. No,
Oh,
of course.
Gambit. That looks actually really
Not
good.
here.
Gambit?
Yeah, that actually looks like a Gambit. That's cool.
Tell New Monarchy we can get them their part, but it's going to cost them a lot of limit. Happy to help. We're all the same. Down. Does this look we all want the same thing? Someone cut these wires.
Majin Buu. Have you seen the one about Doug Dimmadome and they made his hat
Yeah,
look
stupid high.
Oh wow, that Daredevil one looks really good. They made a Gundam.
It's Doug Dimmadome.
Yeah.
Owner of the
Oh my
Dimsdale
god, they
Dimmadome.
made a Hanzo. That's really good. Got the tattoo and everything. But yeah, the Doug Dimmadome one's stupid.
That's my favorite, honestly, the Doug Dimmadome. Big ass hat for no reason.
Oh my god, they made Max. He's just going randomly, like, through, like, the server, and he found himself. Someone made him.
Oh my god. Hey.
Why'd you make Max Valdo? I'm like, no, this is what he wants. And then they start making him home.
Oh my god.
It's so... And then someone made Lady Maria from Bloodborne.
Oh, what?
That looks crazy good. They did an amazing job. Alrighty, I'll head out and go smooth.
Alright.
All hands in the field be advised. Take an incursion incoming.